Okay, so guys, we are going to be going to the last boss fight in Bloodborne, where we have to fight Gehrman, the first hunter. So you find him at the old tree, and that's through this gate that's always locked at the hunter's dream. So we can see that this is quite a desolate garden. There's nothing much here really, pretty flowers. That's about it, and the trees off in the distance, poking through what appears to be a fog. Okay, so I was just looking for the guy. It's quite a big empty place, and you can see the hunter's dream burning in the background. So I was just wondering where he is. You know, there's no tree really around here. There's things that look like crucifix places, but here's a tree and there he is, so we can talk to him.
Hunter, you've done well. The night is near its end. Now,
And we can see that
you will die, forget the dream, and awake under the morning sun. You will be freed from this terrible hunter's dream.
so we now have a choice to submit our life or
Dear, oh dear.
fight. I chose to fight,
The hunt, the blood, or the horrible dream?
because what's the point of coming all this way if we just die?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
So my question is,
Comes down to
what
the hunters in
is
first
the wheelchair for?
these sorts of messes.
And this is a scythe. Very cool looking weapon.
Tonight, Gehrman joins the hunt.
So he's hunting us, but hunters help him. So it looks like the hits with the what do we call this? The holy blade seem to stagger him. So he staggers pretty easily, which is very nice. The timing on this is a bit tricky. You must wait like half a second when he puts it on his shoulder and then shoot him. But he hits pretty hard. We're level, I think, 100. So we're not low level, but we're not high level either. He's so good. That stagger thing you just want to roll out of. Do the same to him. We do have a plus 10 weapon here though. And you can see how to get the blood rock to obtain the plus 10 weapon in another video. But the visceral attacks work quite well, it seems. So this is a charging... Oh, so he takes a beast blood pellet here. And this charge up AoE I was not expecting. I never saw it before. But we know what it is. So it killed me. It's a one-shot kill, so you want to avoid that. So when you see him charging up, you want to avoid it. So here I decided I'm going to change my runes, because we can see visceral attacks are going to be important. So I would like to get as much, or just up the damage of that one if I could. So I was just searching for a rune that would be useful. So stamina seems important, so we can hit him more often. Physical damage reduction is okay, but we can heal quickly enough. So I decided more HP, more stamina, and visual attack up. So we went with the rune that gives us more healing from our healing potions, because we only really have time for one of them. I hate it when you run and get stuck on tombstones, or any artifact thereof, the environment. So here we go, second time. So I'm just making blood bullets just in case I run out. And now he is hostile. when we come towards him, that pulling attack is pretty evil. I was a bit disorientated, wondering, what kind of attacks he could be posing. But this Bristle attack now does decent damage. It's about 400 more damage, so it's pretty cool. He's just so quick. It's insane. At least we still stagger him. And now we can really just roll past his attacks, and it's quite a nice balanced fight. It's cool. You see, I still didn't have the timing down for this. Yes, that hurts. So, dodge, attack. He can block, that's evil. We can't block. I've noticed the executioners also block your attacks like that. Our blood echoes, it's not too many, so... But if you don't pick them up during the fight, you won't have them to start New Game Plus. So it's advisable to pick them up before you kill him. I thought that was the AoE. No, that was not funny. But this is like beast mode. If you take a beast blood pellet, it does the same thing. So the more he hits you, the more physical damage you take. But on the plus side, we also deal more physical damage to him. Just take a note that he can parry you if you try to heal or if you try to attack with his gun, like any normal hunter. But at least he doesn't do tons of visceral damage. So the idea here is just to dodge his attacks and get your counter attacks in when you can. That was close. And yeah, this fight is pretty simple from this point on now. He is using the old hunter bone, which is why he almost looks like he teleports when he dodges. But this fight is fairly similar to the Martyr Longinus fight, where you just want to get your visceral attacks in, and the scythe is the easiest one to time for this. So he says that he's been in this dream state for a long time when you kill him, because he was the first hunter. So this is the true boss of the game. You have to get all 3 pieces of the umbilical cord to unlock it. And this is the Pale Blood Moon. And I wasn't quite sure what to make of this. I was expecting a fight, but this was turning out to be something else, it seemed. I thought I was just going to get eaten. Really thought that, but this makes no sense to me whatsoever. It almost looked like it wanted to absorb us, basically, and we resisted. So now it's pissed off, and it's going to attack us. So we seem to do okay damage, and yeah, fighting beasts is standard practice for us now. Just dodge its claws and attack. That AoE I did not expect to do that much damage, but the regain system really helps with this fight. So you just want to dodge its attacks, attack it from the side or slightly behind, and repeat. Okay, I wasn't quite sure what this attack was. It might be a transformation. And at least it doesn't cause frenzy. So that I think was like a numbing mist type effect, because we can't heal even though we have vials. And then it just finished me off with that last little bit of health I had. We didn't do too badly. So I'm now just second time. I've now decided we're going to go with the big hitters. And who knows, maybe we can stun it if we hit it in the head like other beasts. Yes. There we go. I should have got a visceral attack off there, but I didn't. as long as we can kill it before it gets that numbing mist type AoE stuff, we should be fine. So when it's stationary, you want to take advantage of this and just dodge its frontal claw attacks. Okay, this is when we had that AoE plus numbing mist, so I wanted to get in as much damage as possible before it could get that off. You can see that its sprays are mainly frontal, but it does have some peripheral attack. Okay, so that was the numbing mist attack, but we dealt enough damage to it for it not to matter. And we get the same message after we kill the wet nurse as well, that we've slain the nightmare. I think this is the true nightmare that we've slain. And then we get this cutscene with the doll. So if we look at what she's picking up, it looks like a great one. And she seems to be looking after them, like they're pets. But this leaves the question, are we that thing? And she's saying that we're the good hunter, or did we free it? That's the conundrum there that we're left with. And I'm just going to show you just a little bit of the credits, and this is where we'll end.